Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and today is 5th May of 2022. Right now, I am with the 11th Cambridge class, and the subject we are studying is D-Maths 4024. This is Cambridge O-Levels Mathematics, Syllabus D, and the code of the subject is 4024. Today, we have set our hearts to solve a theory paper, and we have selected a paper 1, and that paper is October-November 2019 1-1. This paper 1 belongs from the zone 1 or the variant 1. This is our second video or second lecture on this paper. In the first video, we have done from question number 1 to question number 14. In this video, we will solve from question number 15 to question number 25. So let's start. Okay, so the question number 15 of the winter 2019 1-1 paper is showing up on your screen. In the diagram, 3 small triangles are shaded. Shade one more small triangle to give a diagram that has exactly 1 line of symmetry. So for 1 line of symmetry, you can see here, shade this triangle, and this will be the line of symmetry. So now the figure has only 1 line of symmetry. Line of symmetry divides the triangle into, or that figure into 2 equal parts. And when you fold the figure along the line of symmetry, all the parts, same parts overlap the other same part. So I hope you understand. So we will shade this triangle. Okay, so let me show you the marking scheme. So you can see we have to shade this one. Okay, so our answer is right. Then we have the next question. Here we go. This is the question number. Okay. So he says in the diagram, the 3 triangles and the circles form a figure that has rotational symmetry of order 3. So these 3 triangles are same. So if it is 88, it is 88, it is 88. If this is Y, this is Y, this is also Y. So because it's a circle, and so this is radius, it is 88. So this is X, this will be also X because it's an isotriangle. This is radius. So it's an isotriangle. So this angle and this angle, they are the base angles. So they both will be XX, and this will be 88. So 88 plus X will be equals to 180 isotriangle, and we can find the value of the X here. In the other strategy for finding the angle Y will be 88 plus Y plus 88 plus Y plus 88 plus Y equals to 360, because this whole angle will be 360. So that's the strategy how you find the value of the X and the value of the Y. So it's a total 3 marks question. So hopefully you will be able to understand it. So we are going to, I will show you how I have done this. Here we go. So for the X, 88 plus X equals to 180. 2X is equals to 180 minus 88 will be 92. So X will be equals to 92 divided by 2, and that will be 46. Question of 15B, second part, it will be 88 plus Y plus 88 plus Y plus 88 plus Y equals to 360. So 3Y plus 264 is equals to 360. 3Y equals to 360 minus 264. And that will be 3Y equals to 96, and Y will be equals to 96 divided by 3, and that will be 32. So the X value is 46, and the value of the Y is 32. So let's check from the marking scheme, what the marking scheme has to say. 46 and 32. So our answer was 46 and 32. So our answers are right. Okay. So we are going to the next question. That's question number 16. He says, in the question number 16, he says, in the Venn diagram, shade the region which represents C intersection, bracket, A union B, bracket close, whole complement. So it means that A union B complement means you have to remain outside of the A and B. And all the area which is outside the A and B, from shade that portion which is common with the C then. So that will be outside the A and B, and common with the C will be this portion. So shade just this portion. So let me show you. Hopefully you can see that. So this portion will be shaded. This is A part. So let's check from the marking scheme. The marking scheme here is question number 16A part. You can see this is the answer. So our answer is right. Okay, so we are going to the next part. He says, okay, a universal set, it has members A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. The T is B, D, F, H, J. The set V is A, B, D, G, H, I. Their question is list the members of the T intersection V complement. So our strategy is, first of all, let's find what is the V complement. V complement means those members which are in the universal set but are not in the V. So those will be C, E, F, and J. The T is B, D, F, H, and J. So they ask you to find out the T intersection V complement. So we will see what are the common members in V complement and the T. So they are F and J. So our answer is F and J. So let's check. F and J is the right answer, sir. Okay. So then the next part is they want how many members. This small n means how many members. How many members are there in the T union V? So we have to make the union of T and V. In the union, what you do, you take all the members of both the sets, and you do not repeat any member. So then we have to tell how many members are there. Small n means how many members are there. So T union V will be A, B, D, F, G, H, I, J. And how many members are there? You can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 members. So question number 16B, second part. Its answer is 8 members. So let's check. 8 members. Yes, our answer is right. Okay, so we are done with the question number 16. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen, he says, their question is, the diagram shows the x plus y equals to 8. So first of all, you have to recognize that which line is this. Bring this x to this side. Okay, so y will be equals to minus x plus 8. So it's a line whose y-intercept is 8 and whose gradient is negative. So it's a line whose y-intercept is positive 8 and whose gradient is negative. So this is this line. Its y-intercept is positive 8 and its gradient is negative because when you move to the right, it's going downward. This line, y equals to 1 by 2x, it's a line whose y-intercept is 0 and whose gradient is positive 1 by 2. So it will pass through the origin and its gradient is positive, so it is going upward as you move to the right. So this line is this one. X equals to 0. X equals to 0 is this line. This line is x equals to 0. And y equals to 0 is this line. This line is y equals to 0. Okay. The region between the lines are labeled with the letters. Write down the label of the region which is defined by these 3 inequalities. Okay, it says x plus y less than 8. So that region is below this line. And y is less than 1 by 2x. So that region is below this line also. Below this line, below this line. Okay. And y greater than 0 means it is above this line. So below this line, and above this line will be this region. The name of the region is G. You will write here G. I hope you understand. Okay, then he says write down all the inequalities which define the region E. The region E. Let me increase the size. The region E. The region E is here. It is defined by this line, and by this line. Okay. So this line, it is x equals to 0. So it will be x for E, it will be x greater than 0. The crocodile's mouth will be towards x. And for this line, it is x plus y equals to 8. because the E is above this line. So you will have crocodile's mouth towards the Y. So you will have X plus Y greater than equals to greater than 8. And this line is Y equals to X by 2. So because E is above this line, so crocodile's mouth will be towards Y. So Y is greater than 1 by 2X. So let me show you. I have written this so you can have more understanding. So here you see I have written the question number 17. A part is the region B, region G, sorry. So question number 17, B part, region E is defined by these three inequalities. Y is greater than 1 by 2X, X is greater than 0, X plus Y is greater than 8. So that is the region E is defined by these three inequalities. I hope you understand. So let's have a look at the marking scheme. So you can see, yeah, our answers are right, sir. These are the answers for question number 17, and they are correct. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 18. He says the masses of 120 cereal packets were measured. The results are summarized in the cumulative frequency diagram. So here you have the cumulative frequency. Here you have the mass in grams, and the maximum here is 120. So our graph is going up to the cumulative frequency 120. The first question coming up on your screen is the question is find the median. If you want to find out the median, you will take the 50% of this cumulative 120. 50% of the 120 will be 60. So you check 60 on the y-axis. From here, draw a straight line, go to the graph, and when it cuts the cumulative frequency curve, check what is the value of the x below that point. It's 501. So the median will be 501. So the median will be 501. This is my paperwork, which is showing for the question number 18A part. So let's check the marking scheme. 501 is the right answer, sir. So this is the work which we have done. Okay. So now we are going to the next part. In the second part, they say find the interquartile range. For the interquartile range, first of all, I will find the upper quartile. We call it Q3. That is 75% of the 120, and the 75% of the 120 will be 90. So check on the y-axis, where is the 90? 90 will be here between the 80 and the 100. From here, draw a line, come to the cumulative frequency curve. When you cut the cumulative frequency curve, below this, check what is the value of the x. That's 502. Then that will be your Q3. 502 will be your Q3. Then find the Q1. That will be the 25% of the 120. 25% of the 120 will be 30. So from the y-axis, check where is the 30. And from that, come to on the y-axis, when you find the 30, that's between 20 and 40. So from here, come to the graph and check what is the value below this. It is 500.4. So that is your Q1. Interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1. Interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1. Let me show you my work. Okay, so you can see the Q3 is 502 and the Q1 is 500.4. So the interquartile range will be Q3 minus Q1. So it will be 502 minus 500.4. So it will be 1.6. So the interquartile range is 1.6. So let's check the answer, sir. Let's check the answer. 1.6 is the interquartile range. Our answers are right. Okay, so we are going to the next question. He says the measuring scale used were faulty. The measured masses were all 0.8 gram more than the actual masses. Write down the median and interquartile range of the actual masses. So the median will be 0.8 less. The median was 501, so minus 0.8 from it. So the median was 501, so from there reduce 0.08 and you will get 500.2. That will be the correct value. The interquartile range, because the interquartile range is the difference of the Q3 and the Q1, So because both the Q3 and the Q1 are 0.8 more than the actual values, so the difference has no effect, because the interquartile range is the difference of the Q3 and the Q1, because both the Q3 and the Q1, they were faulty, 0.8 more than the actual value. So that difference will have no effect. So the interquartile range will remain 1.6. So that is question number 18. So let's check the marking scheme. What the marking scheme says. Okay. So you see, this will be corrected value and this will be still 1.6. So our answer is right, sir. Okay, my dear students, we are going to the next question. The next question is coming up and it is about the functions. The functions are, this question is coming from the D2, chapter number 7. F of x is equals to 5 minus x divided by x. Evaluate the f of 1 by 2. The formula of the function is given to you in the formula, in the place of the variable, in the place of the x. Substitute 1 by 2 and find what's the value of the formula. It's a very simple and straightforward question. Okay, so f of 1 by 2 will be equals to, in the formula, in the place of x, I will substitute 1 by 2. So 5 minus 1 by 2 divided by 1 by 2. For the simplicity, so that you do not get confused, I have written the numerator side, on the side, divide 1 by 2. So take the LCM, so you will have 2 and it will become 10 minus 1. And when you divide this, divide into multiply, it will become 2 by 1. This 2 and 2 will be cancelled. You are left with 9. So 9 is the answer. Question number 19, A part, 9 is the answer, sir. Our answer is right. Okay. So now we are going to the next part. Next part, in the question number 19, the next part, he says, find the f inverse of x. We have to find the inverse of this function. This function, we want to find out its inverse. This is coming, this question is coming from D3 and it's chapter number 2. The question, the chapter on the functions. D3, chapter number 2. Okay. So let me show you how this is done. So it's a set procedure, how we proceed. So first of all, the f inverse is the question. So what you do, this is a standard procedure. You write, let f of x equals to y. This is how you do this. You write f of x equals to y. Then it means that the x will be equals to f inverse y. So remember these words. These words all the time you have to write. Then f of x is equals to y. In the place of f of x, write the formula of f of x. The formula is given in the question. It's 5 minus x divided by x equals to y. Cross multiply. 5 minus x equals to x, y. 5 will be equals to x, y plus x. Take x common. So 5 is equals to x bracket y plus 1. Make the x alone. That is the main object. We will make x the subject of the formula. So x will be equals to 5 divided by y plus 1. In the place of x, from here, in the place of x, I can write f inverse of y. So f inverse of y will be equals to 5 divided by y plus 1. So change the variable. So f inverse of x will be equals to 5 divided by x plus 1. So this is a very, very famous question, easy question, which always come in paper 1. Hopefully you understand. Let's check our answer. Our answer is right, sir. Our answer is right. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen. He says the table shows the results when a dice is thrown 300 times. So the number on the dice can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So out of 300, 55 times came 1, 42 times came 2, 45 times came 3, P times came 4, 50 times came 5, Q times came 6. The relative frequency of throwing 4 is 0.2. Relative frequency means probability. The probability of the 4 is 0.2. Probability of the 4 is the frequency of the 4 divided by the total frequency. And the total frequency is 300. So P by 300 is equals to 0.2. And from here you can find the value of the P. That's the strategy. Okay. Now, then their question is find the value of the Q. The total frequency is 300. So 55 plus 42 plus 45, whatever will be the value of the P plus plus 50 plus q will be equals to 300 times. 300, I mean. So from there, you can find the value of the q. So this is the strategy by which we will solve it. Let me show you. Let me show you. Here we go. So the P by 300 is equals to 0.2. So P will be equals to 2 by 10 multiply 300. So 2 multiply 30 and that will be 60. So that will be 60. And let me show. Let me check the answer, sir. Let me check the answer. So the value of the P is 60. So our answer is right. Okay, the next strategy, how to find the value of the Q. Sum of all the frequencies will be 300. So 55 plus 42 plus 45 plus P plus 50 plus Q equals to 300. The value of the P is 60. We just found that. So you will have 55 plus 42 plus 45 plus 60 plus 50 plus Q equals to 300. So when you add this number, this will be 252 plus Q equals to 300. Take this 252 to the other side. So the Q will be equals to 300 minus 252. So the Q will be equals to 48. It's a simple question. So that was question number 20 and it's A part. So check. So let's check. 48 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so let's move to the next part. He says, how many times would you expect to throw a 2 when this dice is thrown 100 times? You see, when you throw the dice 300 times, the 2 will come out 42 times. So how many times it will come out if you throw the dice 1,000 times? So let me show you. Very simple. Out of 300, 42 times comes 2. And out of 1,000, how many times it will come? You will write 42 by 300 into 1,000. It will be 14 into 10, and that will be 140. So 140 times. Let's check marking scheme. 140. Yeah, our answer is right, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is 21. The question number 21 about the circle, chapter number 13, D3, New Syllabus Mathematics, 7th edition. Okay, the question is on circle properties. In the diagram, the point A, B, C, D, and E lie on the circle. Center O, the point B, O, and E. B, O, and E lie on a straight line. So this is the straight line. And these points, B, C, D, E, A, they are on the circumference. AB, remember this is very important because they are parallel. You see these arrows? These arrows means they are parallel. When they are parallel, so these two angles, they will be alternate to each other. This angle and this whole angle, they will be, what we call it, allied angles. So the first question, very simple and straightforward question. They want you to find the value of the x. Can you see the B and D? You join the D and the B with the center. The angle formed is x. You join the B and the D with a point on the circumference, E point. And the angle is 53. So BD is a chord, which is not drawn here, but you can draw on your hard copy. So BD is a chord. So it subtends x degree angle at the center, and the same chord subtends 53 angle at the circumference. And you remember the property, the angle at the center is 2 times angle at the circumference. So x will be equals to 2 times 53. So x will be equals to 2 times 53. Let me show you. So x is equals to 2 times 53. Angle at the center is 2 times angle at the circumference. So x will be equals to 106. The x will be equals to 106. So our answer is right. Answer is right. Okay. The next question, he says, find the value of the y. They want you to find the value of the y. Can you see B, C, D, E? B, C, D, E. Can you see this? B, C, D, E. All the points are on the circumference. It's a quadrilateral, and it's all vertices are on the circumference. C and E are the opposite angles on the diagonals, opposite angles. And we call this, so their sum will be 180. They are supplementary. Y and the 53, they will be supplementary because it's a cyclic quadrilateral. So the name of the property is that angles in the opposite segments are supplementary. So that's Y and the 53. Their sum will be 180. Let me show you. Y plus 53 is equals to 180. Angles in the opposite segment are supplementary. So Y will be equals to 180 minus 53. So y will be equals to 127. The value of the y will be 127. 127 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we know the value of the y now. Find the z. Find the value of the z. Can you see this? This is a parallel line. Can you see this? This is parallel line. This is parallel line. This is a transverse line. So 53 and the z, they are the alternate angles. So z will be equals to 53. The reason is they are alternate angles. So the z is equals to 53 because they are the alternate angles of the parallel lines. Okay, so we are going to the next question. Let's check first of all. 53 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so the next question coming up on your screen, D part, find the value of the t. They want you to find the value of the t. You know this is 53, t is the question. You know this is the diameter. And you know when the diameter is joined, the ends of the diameters are joined with the point on the circumference, the angle at the circumference will be 90 degree. We call it the right angle in the semicircle. So the angle at the A is 90, Z is 53, the T is the question. You add 1, 2, and 3 angle, this sum will be 180. So let me show you. So Z plus 90 plus T equals to 180 and 53 plus 90 plus T equals to 180. So T will be equals to 180 minus 143. So the T will be equals to 37. 37. Let's check. 37 is the right answer, sir. So we are done with the question number 21. I hope you understand this circle property, and I also hope that you have a hard copy of this paper with you. And that was the question which we have completed. Okay, that was a good question. Okay, the next question coming up on your screen. It's the question on the locus. He says the diagram shows the triangle ABC. A triangle is already drawn there. Okay, he says using a pair of the compasses and a straight edge, construct the perpendicular bisector of the AC. So if you want to find the construct, if you want to find, you want to construct the perpendicular bisector of the AC line, put the needle of the compass at A, open the compass more than half of this AC line, put an arc here, put an arc here, then put the compass here, keep it same, keep it open same, put an arc here, put an arc here, join this intersecting point and this intersecting point of the arcs with each other. And that will be the perpendicular bisector of the AC line. Let me show you how this is done. Okay, so it's coming up on your screen. Okay, see, I open the compass, I put the needle here at A, I draw this arc, and then I draw this arc. Then I put the needle of the compass here. Technically, we say take C as the center of the compass arc. Put the compass here, needle of the compass. Put this arc, put this arc. Join this intersecting point of the arcs and this intersecting point of the arcs with this line. This black line is the perpendicular bisector of the AC line. Then they say the locus of the points that are equidistant from AB and AC. You know, the locus that you remain equidistant from two intersecting lines is actually the angle bisector. So the common point between them is AB and AC. So the A is the common point, and AB and the AC are the arms of that angle. So we have to draw the angle bisector of that angle. So put the compass on A, put a mark on the B, put the compass on A, mark on arm AC, put the compass needle here and draw an arc in the center of the angle, put the compass needle here and draw an arc here. So join this intersecting point of the arcs with this vertex A and join it and prolong it. So this blue line is the angle bisector of the angle BAC. And if you move on this blue line, you will be always equidistant from the AB and the AC line. Then the B part, he says the perpendicular bisector. They are saying that the perpendicular bisector of the AC meets the BC at P. So it will meet the BC at P. So so by mistake, I wrote P here. Remember, the P is here, okay? P is here. And Q is the point on the BC that is equidistant. Sorry. The perpendicular bisector of the AC meets the BC at P. by mistake, I wrote P here. This P is supposed to be here, I think. Okay, I made a mistake. The P is here, right P, not here. And he says the Q is the point on the BC that is equal to from A, B, and AC. Q is this point. So P will be here. This is not the P. The P will be here and the Q will be here. And then with the scale, measure how much is this length. This will be not 6 centimeter. I made a mistake. This is not 6 centimeter. The P point is here. So measure this length. Okay. So I hope you understand what I'm talking about. So that was the question number 22. Okay, so now we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 23. He says the diagram in the speed time graph represents part of a train's journey. The train slows down uniformly from a speed of 40 meters per second to a speed of 24 meters per second in a time of 20 seconds. It then slows down uniformly from a further 40 seconds until it stops. Find the deceleration between the t equals to 20 and the t 60. At 20, the speed is 24. At 60, the speed is 0. So very easily, I can find the deceleration. The formula for the deceleration is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. The slope of that line. So 0 minus 24 divided by 60 minus 20, and that will be minus 24 divided by 40. And it will be minus 6 divided by 10, and that will be minus 0.6. So the deceleration is 0.6 meter per second square. Because I am using the word deceleration, that's why now I am not putting a negative sign with it. Let's check the marking scheme. In the marking scheme, it says 3 by 5. So our answer is right. That will be 0.6. Okay. So the next part, he says find the speed when the t is 50. When the t is 50 here somewhere, we have to find the speed. You see, we will take 3 points, 20, 24. We will take 50, v and 60, 0. Whatever is the slope of these 2 points, same will be the slope of these 2 points. Okay, so that is the strategy how we will work. And let me show you. Okay, so I have taken 2 points, 50, v and 60, 0. And I already know the gradient of that line. So A will be equal to 0 minus v, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. 0 minus v divided by 60 minus 50 equals to minus 0.6. We already know the value. So minus v will be, minus v divided by 10 is equal to minus 0.6, minus cancelled. So v will be equal to 0.6 multiplied 10, and that will be 6 meter per second. 6 meter per second. 6 meter per second is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next part. He says find the distance traveled from T0 to T20. So T0 to T20, this is the shape of a trapezium. And this is one parallel side which is of 40. This is the other parallel side which is of 24. And this is the height of the trapezium which is 20. The area of the trapezium, area under the speed time graph is equals to the distance traveled. And I will do this. Distance traveled is equals to the area under the graph. So 1 by 2 into h into sum of parallel sides. So 1 by 2 into 20 into 40 plus 24. So 20 and 2 will be cancelled. That will be 10. So 10 multiplies 64, and that will be 640 meters. So the distance traveled will be 640 meters. So our answer is right, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next question. Here we have, okay, so here the two matrices are given, the matrix A and the matrix B. They want you to find out the evaluate 2A minus 2B. Very simple and straightforward question. This is coming from the chapter number, I think chapter number 4 of the D4. And let me show you my, sorry, and here we go. Okay, so 2 multiply, and we write the value of the matrix A, 3, 1, minus 2, 0, minus 2, 1, 3, and 0. So 2 3s are 6, 2 1s are 2, minus 4, and 0, minus, and this. So corresponding elements are subtracted from the corresponding elements. So 6 minus 2, that will become positive 2. 6 plus 2 will be 8. 2 minus 1 will be 1. Minus 4 minus 3 will be minus 7. 0 minus 0 will be 0. So that is the answer. So question number 24A part, question number 24A part, you can see is right. Our answer is right. The next question they are asking is find the A inverse. For finding the A inverse, first of all, you will have to find out the A determinant, and then you have to find out the adjoint of A, and then the formula of A inverse is 1 by A determinant into adjoint of A. So just find the A determinant. Multiply these two minus multiply these two. So 3 into 0 minus 2 into 1, and that will be 0 plus 2, and that will be 2. Adjoint, change the location of these two and change the sign of these two. So you will have 0 minus 1, 2, and 3. A inverse is 1 by A determinant into adjoint of A 1 by 2 into 0 minus 1, 2, and 3. Then the question, and the next question coming up, let me show you the answer. So our answer is right, sir. Okay, so the next part coming up is find the matrix X such that AX is equals to 3 and minus 4. Okay. So I will take this A to the other side because it is on the first position on the left side. When it will go to the right, it will be, its A inverse will be on the first position. So here I have written 1 by 2. This is the A inverse and 3 minus 4. So these two, from here I will take rows. From here I will take the columns and I will multiply them. And then the second row will multiply with this column, you can see here, and at the end you get 2 minus 3. So that is how you do the question number 24, and its C part. 2 and minus 3 is the right answer, sir. Let's check 2 and minus 3 is the right answer. Okay, so we are going to the last question, and the last question is coming up. Okay, so OA in the diagram, B is the midpoint of the OD. This is the midpoint of the OD. And OA is 1 and AC is 3. This is 1, so this is 3. If this is A, this will be 3A, and that total thing will be 4A. If this is B, this is B, this whole thing will be 2B. Their first question coming up on your screen is express OC. So OC by OA, the ratio is already given 4 by 1. So OC will be equals to 4 times OA. So OC will be equals to 4 small a. Okay, question number 25, and let's check. 4A is the right answer, sir. Okay. So we are going to the next part. The next question is find the CD. If you want to find out the CD, that will be CO plus OD. CD will be equals to minus 4A plus 2 times OB. So CD will be equals to minus 4A plus 2B. CD is equals to 2B minus 4A. 2B minus 4A. 2B minus 4A is the right answer, sir. So the next question, they ask you to find out the CD. That was this question. Now they are asking P is the point on the CD, where the CP is 3 by 4 of the CD. So CP is 3, and this whole thing is 4. Okay. So express AP as simple as possible in terms of A and B. Okay. We are going there. So AP will be equals to the AC plus the CP. So it will be 3A plus 3 by 4 of the CD. 3A plus 3 by 4 of the CD value is 2B minus 4A. So you will have 3A plus 3 by 2B minus 3A. So 3 by 2B is the right answer, sir. So I can show you that answer is right, 3 by 2B. Okay, the next question coming up on the screen. They want you to find out the ratio of the AP and the BD. The ratio of the AP, and first let me show you the question paper. They want you to find out the ratio of the AP and the BD, and then what special type of the quadrilateral is this. Okay, so the AP ratio BD will be 3 by 2B, and that value is B. So BB cancel, 3 by 2 ratio 1, so multiply both sides with the 2. So you will have 3 ratio 2. What is the special name of this? You see its two sides are parallel to each other and its two sides are non-parallel, so it's a trapezium. So thank you very much, everyone. It's a great blessing for me to teach you online. And you can see we are done with this paper today. It's a blessing for me to teach you online. If you find this video interesting and useful, then share the link of this video. Have a good day. God bless you all.